start doing is trying to get this water that we collected. You know, I don't have enough fuel for all of it, so I'm going to pour some of it out, just for the sake of time, so we can get a little bit of water going. And I'm going to put him right on in here, right next to this. Okay, and we'll slowly build up around him. Get a little poker here. Get some of these pokers. Try to force the fire over toward our bottle by building with fire that direction. Putting more fuel on that side, the fire will be drawn into the smaller spaces. And we blow. So hydration is key for thermoregulation, because if your body is dehydrated, your blood is dehydrated, and your blood carries a large majority of your heat through your body and keeps it cycling and exchanging that heat from outside to inside over the course of its journey through your body. So the more hydrated you can get, or the more hydrated you can be, the better off you are for your blood to be able to do its job at thermoregulating your core body temperature. That's what this whole thing's about, is regulation. And let me stoke this a little bit. And ooh, that's warm. So as we sit right now, you know, I'm not in any imminent danger, and I never intended to be. You know, I'm not, like I said, trying to make survival videos. I am trying to make educational type videos that give you guys some insight, maybe just from a different perspective as the rest of the YouTubers on here, and give you guys just a different angle. Yeah, we're getting some bubbles. Not quite boiling yet. Another good technique, though, is, let me see if I can find some cordage here real quick, which I'm usually never short-handed of. Real quick, I'll just adjust the camera so you can see this. Okay, so what we're doing, in order to maneuver this bottle around and keep our hands out of the fire, is I'm just going to get like a small piece of twig here, and we're going to roughly measure it about the size of the shoulders of that bottle, and I'm going to say that's right around there. And I'm just going to put a quick clove hitch in this cord here. And what that's going to let me do is put this little stick, or you know, now it's a toggle, down inside the bottle, and it'll go down in the bottle like this and then spread out, and I'll be able to pick that bottle up and let it rotate. You know, it just did that by itself just because of the spin of the cord, and then you can usually just get that guy right back out of there. Now that's a technique that I learned from Dave Canterbury. I'll show you that again. That might not have been on camera. It just goes in like this, bring it to one side, and then you can hang it like this over your fire, however you like. You can just hang it off of a tripod like this and let it boil your water that way, or you can, you know, just use this to maneuver it around. But like I said, I learned this from one of Dave Canterbury's videos on Wilderness Outfitters channel. And I think it's a really awesome technique. I think it's super useful, and I mean, you should never be that far from any cordage, whether you make it by hand or you just packed it in. So definitely a cool technique to use when you're trying to get yourself hydrated. It's all about minimalist kit. Okay guys, so I just want to show you real quick. This is not quite to a rolling boil, but she is there. I've seen a couple of little rollers there, just quick ones, but if you're rolling at any point, you're pretty much good to go. There's a lot of dispute about that, but if you are at any point at a rolling boil, whether, you know, it's changing a lot because I'm, you know, moving the bottle around and all that, but if you've been to a rolling boil, then you are pretty much good to go. So I'm comfortable with that, so we'll call that safe to drink. Alright, I'll set that off to the side, let that cool, get our little toggle out of there. Well guys, I hope this video was informative. Like I said, the best way to get yourself in a nice comfortable situation on a rainy day is to, one, wear the right clothing, prepare ahead of time, look at the weather. You know, I used this as an example to show you sort of what you might have to do if you didn't look at the weather on your way out. Whew, smoke. Keep going. So one, clothing, coming in prepared. Two, your shelter. You know, make yourself a microclimate. Keep yourself comfortable and out of the wind and the weather. Three, fire. Give yourself the ability to get that reflective heat, and also four, keep yourself hydrated. In this type of weather, you need to have your body hydrated and in good shape. And I mean, other than that, it's about just you know, enjoying where you're at and keeping yourself in high spirits. Remember, if it's the way it should be, you came here because you wanted to. So make the most of it. So until next time, remember, don't rough it, because we want to smooth it.